He was hit by a truck, but he didn't run, his puppies were waiting. The rain came hard, blurring the road ahead. Daniel's truck slowed as something small appeared in the headlights. A dog. Not running. Not moving. Just standing in the middle of the flooded street, head low, one paw lifted. Daniel braked. The wipers beat fast, but the shape stayed. The dog's fur clung to his thin frame, mud dripping from his belly. His eyes didn't plead for food, they begged for help. Daniel stepped out. The cold water bit into his boots. The dog stayed still, trembling. Then, with a limp, he turned toward a narrow alley, glancing back as if to say, "Come." Daniel followed, heart pounding. Under a broken awning lay two tiny puppies, shivering in a cardboard box, their breaths fast and shallow. The father stood over them, his sides heaving. Blood trickled from a deep cut on his leg. Daniel knelt, rain soaking through his jeans. "Easy, boy. I've got you." His hands shook as he cleaned the wound. The dog flinched but didn't move. The puppies pressed against him, eyes wide. Minutes felt like hours, but the bleeding slowed. Daniel lifted the father into the truck, tucking the puppies beside him. Weeks later, in the shelter's yard, they ran together, limping but alive. When Daniel turned to leave, the dog paused, met his eyes, and gave a single slow wag. Some thanks are silent, but they last forever. The cold rain soaked the empty road. Shadow, a brave dog, dragged his broken leg behind him. 3 days ago, a speeding truck hit him. Now, he was weak and scared. His little pup, Rusty, stayed close, shivering and silent. Rusty watched every shadow, afraid the night would bring danger. Shadow tried to stand, but pain stopped him. Hunger clawed at his belly. Rusty whimpered, nudging his father to keep going. They were miles from help, lost in a forest few dared enter. Suddenly, headlights flashed nearby. A man stepped out holding a flashlight. He was Jack, a forest ranger. Shadow growled low, but something in Jack's calm voice made him stay. Jack called into his radio for a rescue team. Minutes felt like hours as Shadow and Rusty waited, eyes wide, hearts pounding. Rusty licked his father's face, giving silent strength. When the team arrived, they wrapped Shadow carefully and carried Rusty too. At the center, doctors worked fast to fix Shadow's leg. Rusty stayed close, refusing to eat without his dad. Days later, Shadow stood on all four legs again. Rusty barked happily, chasing leaves outside. Jack smiled, knowing love and hope had saved 2 lives that night.